Now, concerns about the economy are not only raising questions about those chip names like Nvidia, but also the broader AI trade that's driven a majority of the market gains year to date. And this comes after Magnificent Seven members, including Amazon, Microsoft, and Alphabet, all saw downside moves after their latest quarterly results. Here with why the AI trade is losing steam, we've got our very own Dan Howley. Dan, what do you got for us?
Yeah, Maddie, there's three real issues going on here with the AI trade overall, and I'm going to break them down really quickly. The first is that there's not a lot of transparency when it comes to the software companies and how much revenue they're seeing from AI, if any yet. So far, we just hear about their cloud businesses, what their cloud businesses are doing, and then they'll say something about how AI is offering some kind of revenue in there. Microsoft goes the furthest so far. They'll tell us what percentage of growth AI has provided. So, for instance, in the most recent quarter, they said it provided 8 percentage points to Azure growth. The prior quarter, 7 percentage points. So they're providing that, but we don't know how much Azure actually makes on its own. We know how much the Intelligent Cloud and Azure make, but not just Azure. So it's still a little opaque as to how much AI is actually contributing to companies' bottom line. The other thing is the AI software side is just moving too fast. Some of the experts I spoke to who are talking to different companies said, look, every other day it feels like a new technology comes out or a new model comes out, and that's hurting companies because they're trying to figure out if they want to install the software or use the software. And as new models come out and new features come out, they have to figure out how those fit into their own businesses. So that's another issue. And I think, honestly, that the final issue is that when it comes to hardware versus software, there's a fundamental difference. The software needs the hardware to work. So while they're building out this software, it needs that hardware part. So you're going to see a lot of the hardware money come in first. That's why we're seeing NVIDIA do so well, or we've seen NVIDIA do so well, because the software companies need their chips to actually build the software that's going to power this next generation of growth. The software side is going to take a little bit longer, and so that's what's going on now. Sure, they have models, sure they have ideas, but they have to put those into real products, and that's taking some time. So it could be about 3 to 5 years, some say a little longer, but that's really the main problem here.
All right, Dan, thank you so much for breaking that down for us. And we'll all certainly be waiting for those NVIDIA earnings to come up in just a couple weeks to determine how that AI trade is going moving forward.